Dear reader, I got out today for a few hours. I needed to get away from the Sector 2 stasis tanks, so I took one of the auto trains from Washington, D.C. to Niagara Falls. It was a lot different than I remembered. I think the last time I was there, I was 14 years old and still in my first body. Sometimes I forget the way everything's changed. It was colder, like the rest of the country these days. The main structure was still there, the old visitor center. I walked through there, and aside from the rats and the birds, there wasn't a whole lot of life left. There were pamphlets thrown all about the floor. I picked one up. It was an ad for the closing of the center, saying only 14 days till the last barrel goes over. The falls themselves had receded a few hundred feet. I walked out to the old rusty railing that held back the dumber people from accidentally falling over the edge and into the water. Then I just stared for a while. I'd been told that there was a virtual version of the falls in the net. You can go over the end in a barrel as many times as you wanted, and the water tasted like beer and candy and potatoes and anything else you wanted all at once. But that was no place for a person. That place sounded more like a 4-year-old's private fantasy than a real life. That's what my dad would have told me. And as I look around at my true real life, I noticed that it was quiet. Oh God, it was so quiet. A place like Niagara should have children running around and laughing and Asian couples on their honeymoons taking pictures. It should be a place where people are alive, showing the best of themselves to the world. But there was no one. God, I hate this job sometimes. Scott G. Douglas, Sector 2, North America, June 19, 2234.